Two students started learning English on the same day. One studied 8 hours a day, the other only 2 hours. But after 1 year, the one who studied less was better. Why? This is not just a story. This is the mistake almost every English learner makes. And if you don't fix it, you'll waste months, even years. In a small town where dreams often felt bigger than opportunities, lived two students, Arjun and Samir. Both had the same goal: to master English. They believed that learning English would change their lives. It would open doors to better education, better jobs, and a better future. But while their goal was the same, their approach was completely different. Arjun believed in hard work. He thought success only comes from long hours, repetition, and discipline. For him, the more time you put in, the better results you get. Samir, on the other hand, believed in smart work. He thought it wasn't about how long you studied, but how effectively you used your time. He focused on strategy, understanding, and efficiency. Both started their journey at the same time. Both were equally motivated. But after 1 year, their results were completely different. This is their story. Arjun woke up every day at 5 a.m. He sat at his desk with a thick English grammar book and began memorizing rules, tenses, articles, prepositions. He studied everything in detail. He filled notebooks with notes. He repeated the same exercises again and again. He spent hours translating sentences from his native language into English. He believed this was the only way to improve. Meanwhile, Samir had a different routine. He didn't wake up as early as Arjun, but when he studied, he was fully focused. Instead of memorizing grammar rules, he watched English videos, listened to podcasts, and practiced speaking. He made mistakes, many mistakes, but he didn't stop. Instead of writing pages of notes, he focused on using the language in real situations. While Arjun studied harder, Samir studied smarter. Shortly, meet Arjun. He believed in one thing: work harder than everyone else. Every morning at 5 a.m., he opened his grammar book. Tenses, rules, exercises, page after page after page. Now meet Samir. He had a different idea. Don't just study, use the language. Instead of books all day, he watched English videos, spoke out loud, made mistakes without fear. After 3 months, both decided to test their progress. Arjun could explain grammar rules perfectly. If you asked him about the past perfect tense, he would give you a textbook definition. But when he tried to speak, he struggled. He paused often. He translated sentences in his head. His speech was slow and unnatural. Samir, on the other hand, couldn't explain grammar rules very well. But when he spoke, he was confident. He made mistakes, yes, but he communicated clearly. People understood him. That was the first difference. Here's the truth. Arjun was learning about English. Samir was learning how to use English. Arjun's brain was full of rules, but empty of real conversation. Samir's brain, messy, imperfect, but active. Arjun began to feel frustrated. I study more than him, he thought. Why is he better at speaking? He increased his study time. More books, more notes, more repetition. But the results didn't change much. Samir, meanwhile, kept improving. He started speaking with strangers online. He watched movies without subtitles. He practiced thinking in English. For him, learning English was not just a subject. It became a part of his daily life. Arjun got frustrated. I study more. Why am I not improving? Why is he better at speaking? So what did he do? He worked even harder. More books, more notes, more grammar. One day, Arjun asked Samir, "What's your secret?" Samir smiled and said, "I don't try to learn everything. I focus on what actually helps me use English." That sentence changed everything. Arjun realized something important. He had been working hard, but not effectively. He knew about English, but he couldn't use English. Samir, however, focused on real communication. That was the difference between hard work and smart work. That changed everything. Hard work is not enough. If you're doing the wrong thing, working harder just wastes more time. Hard work means putting in effort, time, and energy. It means discipline, consistency, and dedication, and it is important. Without hard work, nothing is possible. But hard work alone is not enough. Because if you're doing the wrong thing again and again, you're not improving, you're just repeating mistakes. So Arjun changed his strategy. Instead of only studying, he started speaking daily. He watched English content. He stopped chasing perfection. At first, it felt uncomfortable. He made mistakes. He felt awkward. But slowly, he improved. What smart work means? Smart work means using the right strategy. It means focusing on results, not just effort. It means asking, what actually works? What gives me the best improvement? Smart work is not about doing less. It's about doing what matters most. Arjun decided to change his approach. He didn't stop working hard, but he started working smart. Instead of memorizing grammar rules all day, he practiced speaking daily, watched English content, learned phrases instead of isolated words, focused on communication, not perfection. At first, it was uncomfortable. He made mistakes. He felt embarrassed. But slowly, things started to change. After 6 months, something amazing happened. Arjun could finally speak naturally. No more translating in his head, no more long pauses. He started thinking in English. He wasn't perfect, but he was confident. Meanwhile, Samir continued improving as well. But now, the gap between them was gone, because Arjun had combined hard work with smart work. After 1 year, both students achieved their goal. They could speak English confidently. They could understand conversations, watch movies, and express their ideas clearly. But their journey taught an important lesson. Hard work without direction is slow. Smart work without effort is weak. But together, they are powerful. How to apply this in your life? If you're learning English, here's what you should do. Don't just study. Use the language, speak, listen, and practice daily. Focus on communication, not perfection. Making mistakes is part of learning. Learn phrases, not just rules. Real language is about usage, not theory. Be consistent. Even 30 minutes daily is powerful. Combine hard work with smart strategies. This is the key to success. At the end of the day, success is not about choosing between hard work and smart work. It's about combining both. Work hard, but make sure you're working on the right things, because effort without direction leads to frustration. But effort with strategy leads to success. So ask yourself, are you just working hard, or are you working smart too? Your answer will decide your future. If this helped you, comment SMART below, and I'll make more videos like this.